First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has three pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all three of his pitches.
And stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Yankees, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's his offering. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. In now, Aaron Hicks. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. I think he would have liked a green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Next for the Dodgers, Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Varsho.
Hey. Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Michael Harris, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Outman is there, and he has it for the first out. And now here is Gleyber Torres. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. That's popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Around second now and headed for third. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2-1 now to Mookie. A runner in scoring position with none out. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. A A shot down the first baseline. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Betts takes the turn at third. He wants it all.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, James Outman. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
Pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn, and he's safe. Striding in is Nick Ahmed. A ball and no strikes. Outman over at second. Muncy on at first with nobody out. Fouled away. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
First offering on its way. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 3.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman.
And now the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Will Smith.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball left side, reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
So stepping in is Aaron Hicks. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. Runner's on his way to third. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play. Bottom of the third now. And in to hit next is Dalton Varsho. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hard hit at third. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The first baseman, number 5.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1-0 the count. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Salvador Perez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll... All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Outman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next
for New York, Michael Harris. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he missed that time. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Clb V.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the AB now.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Center fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, it'll be the outfielder, James Outman.
Outman.
Pitch on the way. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Outman, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a swinging bunt. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
One gone now, the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the Yankees.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
The pitcher.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Kershaw.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 3.
Back to the top of the order now. And next to hit will be Luis Ariz. Lays off 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Dalton Varsho becomes out number 2 this inning. 97 that time as this is fouled away. Flying towards center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... Now to bat, Will Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Outman will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks.
The left fielder.
He grounds it sharply to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Through 5.5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, James Outman flew out last time up. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 strike now from Cole. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Max Muncy is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate now Nick Ahmed.
Not shortstop.
And he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on, courtesy of this solo home. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Harris. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now back, the shortstop, Torres.
Stepping in next, Gleyber Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Garrett Cole, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on the way. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Brustar Graterol will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Fletcher is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Here now is Will Smith.
Number 17.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Outman able to track it down for the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, David.
Now here's the
Fletcher.
pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls and a strike. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left field.
The batter will be Dalton Varsho. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Ball, that's out.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7.
Well, the play's been made, and with ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
He's right there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, here is Michael Harris. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Outman is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Freddie.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Salvador Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. And the deficit. Yency Almonte enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Josh Johnson.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First delivery to him. Fouled away. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. The Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 5-4.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. James Outman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Outman.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
And now the first pitch. Max Muncy is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Chewing him now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. Harris is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. J.D. Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As it's grounded sharply to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The New York Yankees used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Garrett Cole is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely. 1.